This video is an introduction to Aspen HYSYS Graphical User Interface. The video is produced by Focus Channel and sponsored by Online Petroleum Academy. I am Ahmed Yahya, Process Engineer. At the end of the video, you will know how to open Aspen HYSYS without opening a saved file, and you will also know how to close it. You will identify the title bar and know how to adjust the HYSYS window. You will know how to create a new HYSYS file, how to open a saved one, and how to close a file without closing the HYSYS. You will identify the quick access toolbar, the ribbons, the few types of HYSYS windows, tabbed, dockable, and floating, identify the environments and the navigation pane, the message panel, identify the overview of the simulation environment by identifying the process flow sheet, the object palette, and the dashboard. Also, you will know how to use the zooming tools, and finally, you will know how to use the two help types in HYSYS. There are different ways to open HYSYS without opening a saved file. From Windows Start menu, search for HYSYS, or may use the program shortcut icon in the desktop or in the Start menu or in the taskbar. Now, I will open the program by click on the program icon in the taskbar. If this window appears, close it and wait for HYSYS opening. This is the program initially interface without opening or creating a case. To close HYSYS, you have different ways also. Select Close from the right-click menu in the title bar. This area is called title bar. You can see the title bar menu again if you clicked on the HYSYS logo in the upper left corner. Also, you can close the HYSYS from Close button in the upper right corner, or from your keyboard by Alt F4, or from the File menu, then Exit. Note that File is called File menu, but Customize and Resources are called Ribbons. When you click on the File menu again, it disappears. If you didn't open any case, the HYSYS will be closed directly. But if you opened an existing case and made changes on it, or if you created a new case without saving it, a message will appear when you close the HYSYS. Now, I am opening an existing case and I will close HYSYS to show the message. Yes button is used to save the case in the existing file or to save the case as a new file if you didn't save it before. No button is used to apply the closing operation without saving. And if you open more than one case at the same time, this message will appear for each case. But if you clicked on the cancel button, the message will disappear because the cancel button is used to cancel the closing operation. Note that this message appears in two situations: when you close the HYSYS that contain open case, and when you close a case without closing the HYSYS, as you will see in the next videos. This area is called title bar that shows the opened document name and the HYSYS version. Before creating a case, the document name is no document, as shown here. And if you create a new case, but without saving it, the document name will be untitled. You can adjust the location of the HYSYS window inside your monitor if you drag the HYSYS window from the title bar. This position is called Restore Size Down, and you can get the same function if you select Restore from the right-click menu on the title bar, or from the Restore button in the upper right corner, or using Restore command from the HYSYS logo menu in the upper left corner, or from double-click on the title bar. You can adjust the HYSYS window size by dragging its external border using your mouse, or using this corner shape, or using the arrows in your keyboard when you select size from the HYSYS logo menu or from the title bar menu. To change the HYSYS logo location, drag it from the title bar using your mouse, or using the arrows in your keyboard when you select move from the HYSYS logo menu or from the title bar menu. You can drag the HYSYS window to the right side in your monitor as you see here. This position allows you to view another window on the other side of your monitor. Also, you can get the same function if you drag the window to the left side. To maximize the HYSYS window, select Maximize from the HYSYS logo menu or from the title bar menu, or from Maximize button in the upper right corner, or from double-click on the title bar, or if you drag the HYSYS window to the upper side of your monitor. To minimize the HYSYS window in the taskbar, select Minimize from the Minimize button in the upper right corner, or from the HYSYS logo menu or from the title bar menu. Here you see the Minimize the HYSYS window, and to maximize it again, just one click on it. Remember that adjusting HYSYS window is similar to adjusting many windows that are related to HYSYS or not. This window appears when you start the HYSYS, and this area is called Recent Models, where you find the latest opened files to open them fastly if needed. Here you see the opened command that opens a saved file, whether it's recently opened or not. Below the opened command, you see the new command that creates a new simulation case. This window disappears when you click on the File menu or when you click on any ribbon tab or any ribbon button. One of the HYSYS advantages is that it gives you the flexibility to reach your desired destination using many ways. For example, if this window disappeared or you close it and you need to show the recent models again or need to open or create a case, you can find them in the File menu. In the new command, you see Case subcommand that is used to build flowsheets. The Template subcommand is used to save time by creating individual style flowsheets of commonly used process units that you can install within other simulations. For example, if you are used to simulating a specific process unit like natural gas dehydration or propane refrigeration loop, then you can create it as a case template and recall it anytime. Templates are fully defined flowsheets with a property package, components, unit operations, streams, and flowsheet specifications. And remember that you can convert the simulation case to a template. If you choose a column subcommand, then you can custom column configurations as a template. For example, again, if you are using to simulating a specific column, like demethanizer or vacuum distillation tower with two-sided rivets, then you can create it as a column template and recall it into another simulation. The fluidized catalytic cracking, FCC, hydrocracker, reformer, and sulfur recovery unit subcommands are also templates that can be used in the oil and gas refineries. The compressor surge subcommand is a template that can be used to simulate the surge phenomena in the centrifugal or axial compressor types. Now, you know that you can create a new case from the new command in the Start HYSYS window, or from the File menu, or from your keyboard using Ctrl-N. There are different ways also to open HYSYS file, from the recent models in the Start HYSYS window or in the File menu, or from the Open command in the Start HYSYS window, or from your keyboard using Ctrl-O, or from the Open command in the File menu. The Open case subcommand is used to import a saved case. Template subcommand is used to import a saved flowsheet template. Column subcommand is used to import a saved column template. And similar to previous template subcommands, the refining and compressor surge subcommands are used to import their template types. Cut copy paste subcommand is used to import a saved HFL file into a new case. HFL file aren't full simulation case files. When importing HFL files, you get all the information required to restore the objectives in a case, including float package, component list, and reaction set information. Now, you need to know the extensions of the popular files. The extension of HYSYS simulation case file is HSC. The extension of HYSYS template case file is TPL. The extension of HYSYS column template file is COL. You can also open a case or template when you drag its file into the HYSYS window. The previous methods are used to open a case or template after opening HYSYS, but you can open a case or template without opening the HYSYS by double-click on its file. And if you have multiple installed versions of HYSYS, you can select between them from right-click menu, then Open With. Now, I will talk about how to close and open the file. You can close the opened file without closing HYSYS. From the File menu, then Close Case command, then Close Case subcommand, or from your keyboard using Ctrl-J. This option will close the current file and activate the next to open the file if you have it. And if you have more than one file and want to close them at the same time, select Close All Cases subcommand. If you have only one file, the function of Close All Cases will be similar to Close Case. And if you created a new file without saving it, or if you opened a saved file and made changes to it, a message will appear when you close the case. And if you open more than one case at the same time, this message will appear for each case. Remember this message from the Open and Close the HYSYS video. This area is called the Quick Access Toolbar that shows the tools you may use many times. Save icon is used to save your case. It will be active when you open an existing case or when you create a one. Undo icon is used to make undo, but it's preferred that you don't depend on it because it doesn't work all time. For example, you can't undo the removed equipment, but you can undo the deleting temperature value in the material stream in case you open the stream window. Undo icon will be active when you can use it, and you can make undo using Ctrl-Z from your keyboard. Message panel icon is used to display or close the message panel. This area is called message panel. Active case icon is used to switch between the opened cases. It will be useful if you open more than one case at the same time. These icons are the default, and they may be increased or decreased according to the environment you open. For example, when you open the simulation environment, you will see the flowsheet icon, which allows you to display the flowsheet if it's closed. And don't worry, in the next videos, you will identify the simulation environment and flowsheet. You can customize the Quick Access Toolbar from this arrow to show or hide the icons by clicking on them. The print icon is used to print PFT or report. It's hidden now. If you clicked on it, the icon will appear. HYSYS gives you the flexibility to add any button from the ribbon to the Quick Access Toolbar. This area is called the ribbon. For example, I will add the All Content button from the Resources ribbon by right-click on the All Content icon and select Add to Quick Access Toolbar. Here you see the new icon. And to remove it, right-click on this icon and select Remove from Quick Access Toolbar. You can show the Quick Access Toolbar below the ribbon by clicking here, and you can show it above the ribbon by using the same method. Also, from the right-click menu on the ribbon or on the ribbon tabs, you can show the toolbar below or above the ribbon. This area is called Ribbon Tabs. From Customize the Toolbar menu, you can minimize the ribbon from Minimize the ribbon, and to maximize it again, use the same menu from Minimize the ribbon. As you know, this area is called the ribbon, and this area is called the Ribbon Tabs. Now we have to ribbon, customize, and resources. And now you know many ways to create a case. Choose any one to create a new case. Ribbon is a group of similar functionality tools within tabs. For example, the Home ribbon contains the most commonly case editing features. Each ribbon is divided into groups. Here, the Home ribbon is divided into Clipboard group, Navigate group, Components group, and so on. Each environment in HYSYS has its ribbons with different structure. Remember, before creating a new case we had 2 ribbons, but now we have 4 ribbons. This area is called Environment Selection, and each of them has different ribbons structure. This arrow allows you to minimize or maximize the ribbon, and you can minimize or maximize the ribbon from the right-click menu on the ribbon buttons or on the ribbon tabs. And remember, from Customize the Toolbar, you can also minimize and maximize the ribbon. Some ribbons appear only when a target object selected. If these ribbons appear, then they grouped in an area called Contextual Ribbon tab. For example, click on the All Content button in the Resources ribbon. Here you see an additional ribbon called Options. In this case, this area is called the Contextual Ribbon tab. You can navigate between the ribbons through click by mouse or from your keyboard using F10 or Alt. For example, to select the Message Panel button in the View ribbon from your keyboard, click Alt or F10 from your keyboard, then type V to open the View ribbon, then type E to select the Message Panel button. This area is called the Data Browser and this area is called the Tab Group. In this case, the Component Lists is called Component Lists tab. And if you have here many tabs, you can list them to easily find any of them by using the All Tabs arrow or by using the Switch Screen button in the View ribbon. Now, from right-click menu on the Component Lists tab, Close is used to close the tab, and you can close the tab from this X shape. If you close the Component Lists tab, you can open it again from the Navigation pane or from the Home ribbon. This area is called the Navigation pane. Floating is used to display the tab in a separate window. For example, select the floating, then drag the Component Lists window to the left side in your monitor, and drag the HYSYS window to the right side. Now, the Component Lists is a separate window as the HYSYS window. This allows you to apply multiple displays between the floating window and any program, like Adobe Reader. For example, drag the Component Lists window and HYSYS window to the right side of your monitor, and open PDF file in the left side. This presentation is used to the fast and easy entry data in HYSYS. Tabbed is used to display the selected window as a tab in the data browser. For example, right-click on the title bar of the Component Lists window, then select Tabbed. Here, the window is returned to tab again. Now you understand that HYSYS is a floating window inside your monitor, but Component Lists is a tab inside the HYSYS window. The Dockable option lets you take advantage of multiple displays but inside the data browser. This option is useful when you have more than one tab. Don't worry, you will understand it in seconds. But firstly, I will need to create a new tab. This plus shape allows you to add a new tab. And also you can create a new tab using the Switch Screen button in the View ribbon. I will click on it. The new tab name is No Content because it doesn't contain any data. And if I clicked on the Fluid Packages when selecting the No Content tab, then the tab is named by Fluid Package. I will close this tab to show you another way to have Fluid Package tab besides the Component Lists tab. Right-click on the Fluid Package from the Navigation pane, then select Open a New tab. Here you see the same result as the first method. In the simulation environment, you can open unit operations, streams, and so more as a new tab from the right-click menu, then Open as New tab. Now, right-click on the Component Lists tab, select Dockable, and drag the window inside the data browser. Here you see 4 side arrows. Also, here you find in the center area of the data browser 4 arrows. At this moment, the center arrows are similar in function to the side arrows. Drag the component list to the right arrows, side or center. Note that another way to convert the tab to dockable position if you drag it. Now, you can see the fluid packages and the component listed at the same time. To adjust the display, you can drag the border between them. Here, I opened a saved case to show you that using the dockable features allowed me to view at the same time the flow rate of the feed stream and the outlet temperature of the heat exchanger and the reaction conversion. To make the component lists tab again, select tabbed from its right-click menu. The second way, drag it to this area. You can navigate between the opened tabs through click by mouse or from your keyboard using Ctrl F6 or using Ctrl Tab. Now, open the actions in new tab to describe another options. You have here one tab group and you can divide it into groups from right click on any tab, for example fluid package, and select new horizontal or new vertical tab group. I will select the vertical option. Here you see the selected tab is sent to a new tab group and this tab is in vertical to the existing tab group. If you select the horizontal option, the new tab group will be horizontal to the existing tab group. You can move the Reactions tab from the old group to the new group using 2 ways. The first way, from right-click menu, select Move to Next tab group. To return it back to the old group, right-click again and select Move to Previous tab group. Move to Next group option and Move to Previous tab group option are only available when you have multiple tab group in the data browser. The second way to move the tab group between 2 groups by drag it between them. When you drag the tab, it converts to dockable and returns to tab again when you send it to the tab group. If the selected tab is the only tab in the current tab group, the current tab group will be closed after moving the tab to the next or previous tab group. To understand that, move all tabs into one tab group using one of the mentioned 2 ways. Now, you see again only one tab group. The new one disappeared. The last option in the right-click menu is Close Other Tabs, that is used to close other open tabs in the data browser. For example, right-click on the component lists and select Close Other Tabs. Now, the other tabs are closed. This area is called Environment Selection. The Properties environment lets you set up all items needed to fully define the physical property input, like component selection, fluid package selection, setup assay and blends, reaction creation, and etc. The simulation environment is used to build and run models. Also, it reviews and analyzes results. This environment is used to transfer the simulation data to other Aspen Tech products. For example, Aspen Exchange Design and Rating, Flare Network Design and Rating, Economic Analyzer, and etc. The Safety Analysis environment lets you create, define, and size pressure safety valves as overpressure protection for equipment. And the Energy Analysis environment lets you pass your simulation values and specifications to Aspen Energy Analyzer, where you can examine the actual energy costs and the commercial gains against different scenarios, like power failure scenario and cooling water loss scenario. The first 2 environments are commonly used, Properties environment and Simulation environment. The environment selection area is located inside the navigation pane. Navigation pane is used to navigate in folders, forms, and sheets in environments. It has unique folders and forms in each environment, and it's an alternative to using buttons in the ribbon. For example, you can reach component lists from the home ribbon and from the navigation pane. The same with the fluid package, reactions, and so on. Here you see the name of the environment that you select, and from this area, you can choose the list of folders you want to show. You can adjust the pane size if you drag its edge, and you can minimize the pane from this arrow. Also, the same arrow is used to maximize the pane. And if you want to use the navigation pane without maximizing it, just click on the navigation pane to show its folders through this box, and you can adjust this box size from here. If you clicked on any area, the navigation pane hides again, and during minimizing the navigation pane, you can access the environments from these buttons, and you can customize the appearance of this button from this arrow. For example, if you clicked on this arrow, then select Show Fewer Buttons, the Energy Analysis Environment button disappeared, because it's the last button. Select Show Fewer Buttons again, the Safety Analysis Environment button disappeared also. And to restore them, select Show More Buttons twice. You can show fewer or more buttons also if you drag the edge between the Environment Selection area and the Environment Pane Folders area. If you select the Navigation Pane options, this box appears to hide or show the environment buttons from this checkbox, and to order between them from Move Up and Move Down. For example, I will hide the Energy Analysis Environment button and Safety Analysis Environment button, and I will move the Simulation Environment button up by select it, then click on Move Up. Click OK. Here you see what happened. Open the options again and click on Reset button to restore the default structure. Also, Add or Remove option is used to hide or show the environment buttons. In case of maximizing the navigation pane, you can customize the appearance of environment buttons from the same arrow. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.